It's a machine learning AI tool. We call it MATE. It's machine learning and AI for EHS. What the tool helps you do is safeguarding employees. So we have created something that nobody else have globally. It doesn't exist. It took 2 years to get there. So I said we need to find a way where we have a machine that's able to validate, give us a very clear overview what is our clear risks, but not from a first layer perspective, but from a secondary layer perspective, from a operational aspect layer. So to give you an example, let's just say that lifting operation is our highest risk. If I tell people you have a problem with lifting, what is the human brain going to tell? We are not able to take a load from A to B. We have a problem. So if our focus is on that and we don't see any changes, we have to ask ourselves, are we really doing the right thing? And here's the problem. Humans cannot create that overview of understanding to the level of when you need that information. So interestingly enough, when we then ask Mate, tell us what is the primary reason for lifting operations being high on the list. Now you see correlations that you couldn't find before. So interesting enough, vehicle operations is highly up on the agenda. And then you ask yourself, why vehicle operations? Has nothing to do with lifting. Oh, yes, it does. If you have mobile cranes, these mobile cranes get moved from A to B. And then you ask yourself, okay, vehicle operations. Now I want to understand exactly where in that process from ordering until it leaves the location, where is it that things are moving in the wrong direction? And then you can then, with Mate, go in and say, on the pre-mobilization in that space, in that area of your operation, this is where you have the problem. Here's why. So now you get a split-second overview of your risk in real time. So Mate right now analyzes 500,000 records and counting. And it does that in 2 minutes and 38 seconds with an accuracy rate of well over 92%. And no humans can process that information. We tried with 2,000 records just for the fun of it. They spent 2 people 10 days validating the data. Mate did it in less than 30 seconds with an 88% accuracy rate. The 2 individuals were roughly about 55%. So why are we spending time on something that is just a waste of time, which it was? So that's a good example of where in 2 years, we tried a lot. We tried big companies, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, couldn't do it. They gave up. But we had 2 conditions that we never ever gave in on. Has to be non-supervised learning, meaning no human interface. And it has to be human bias free, meaning that we will accept what the machine tells us is what we use as a learning. We are not going to tell the machine what we want it to learn. So those are 2 things that we never ever compromise. And that is tricky because now you're getting into a space where you allow yourself to trust the machine, but it's proven right. So we've taken out a substantial amount of severe injuries and fatalities in the last year. So close to 90% and close to 40% of our recordable injuries. And that is linked to the fact now we know where we need to focus. Did we focus in the right area in the past? No, we didn't. Because humans, the human capacity to understand risk in that level of detail simply wasn't there. Now we have it in real time every day. And you can see how it shifts. So you can see how the risk matrix is shifting if you do the right thing. And that is an amazing challenge. But in that process, people came around. Never going to happen. It isn't possible. Nobody else has done it before. Stop doing it. But just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Learn from your mistake. Take that learning into the next place. Adapt, learn, overcome, move on.